Hello, traders. Welcome back to Your Nifty Guy. I hope all of you are doing well. In today's video, we'll start by breaking down how the markets moved on Friday, which setups worked, where the traps were, and what key levels stood out. Then we'll move on to building a clear plan for Monday, step by step, so you can enter the day with full confidence and clarity. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader, there's always something to learn from the daily price action. So stay tuned till the end. Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily trade setups. And on that note, we'll quickly jump the uh, to the charts. For Friday, what we had planned was that we'll be looking for a long entry only above this particular high, which was the day's high, and then markets actually opened flattish. We went up above this particular high. This was the good pullback, which in the form of a uh, inside bar which was there, and this was the only first and only trade of the day that I took in on Friday. Now my entry was right around here at the break of this inside bar's mother candles high, and you see the most logical and the no nonsense stop loss would have been around here, around this particular swing, but then this is a pretty big stop loss, and in case of an inside bar, only and only in case of an inside bar, we can also place the stop loss at the low of that inside bar if we just want to keep it very minimal stop loss, and that is what I did. I placed the stop loss just below this particular red inside bar which had formed. Markets moved in my favor, but then again around this candle, which is the red candle of the 9:50 a.m. candle, the fulfilled all the conditions for me to exit, and right now I am not too keen on holding my trades for very long, so this is where I exited. So this was a very quick and a very short trade, and I captured around 13 points in this particular trade. Post this, again, there was no clear price action around the market, although the price was moving in higher low for quite some time, but then again it went down, went sideways, and it was quite random from there on. So that was the reason I did not decide to take any further trades. I was looking at this particular trend line, a breakdown below which could have triggered a good trade. The breakdown came in much later at 2:45, post which I do not personally take any fresh new trades. And again, even after the breakdown, there was some buying which was seen, and then again weird random price action. So that was the reason I did not take any further trades for Friday, just kept it to this particular uh, quick trade that we got in the morning. For Monday, our analysis will be very simple. I believe this is going to be one of the shortest videos on my channel because there isn't actually much to discuss. There is a lot to discuss. So we'll just start with the weekly time frame first. Now, speaking with regards to pure price action, this was the 6 weeks of pure selling which the Indian markets had seen. We saw a recovery. Around here, we saw a recovery, which was also kind of a double bottom, but then it immediately broke down below this again. It was kind of like a double bottom breakout failure. But then again, we are again quite near to the highs of the last particular swing which was there. So right now, I believe market is kind of confused. We can still remain sideways for some time, or if the trend is going to continue, that is something that we'll need to see. There's no perfect clarity as of now. Is it trying to again reverse and go back, or is it again going to come down, go back below the swing, forming a double top around here? That is something that we'll need to watch closely. On a daily time frame, yeah, we don't need this level anymore because the market has not even touched it. And after a swing, giving us another swing, it has kind of moved up as well. So we'll not be needing that particular level as well. So this was the 8, 9 days of continuous selling that we had seen. And this is kind of more like a V-shaped recovery, which usually does not sustain. So what happens in the market is something which I will tell you guys. So this today's video is going to be very unique, very different from all the past videos because the trade plan for Monday, which I'm about to share with you guys, is to stay logged out of your trading systems. Do not even log in. There is no point in logging in on Monday. At least I will be doing the same thing. Uh, So I do not know who else is aware of, or how often do you track, or what is the level of your involvement in tracking the Indian or the global financial markets or the macroeconomic events that is happening. So yesterday, post of course, post we had closed around the US. Globally, the markets tanked, right? It was the US market which crashed. Cryptocurrencies crashed like bad, and that was because of again Mr. Trump. Maybe he woke up in a bad mood because he was not given the Nobel Peace Prize, somebody else was given it. And he tweeted again against China, which is another major force in the global macroeconomic scenario. And again, there was another threat of 100% extra tariffs on China because of China's regulation over rare earth minerals. So again, a lot is going on in the global and macroeconomic scenario, and right now, anything can happen just because a powerful leader, a powerful global leader tweets something, right? So that is something which we have got no control over. But keeping in mind the way, I'll quickly show you the charts, right? So this is Dow Jones. I'll quickly to show you the intensity or the fall which came in the US banking index. Everything saw a massive dump. I'm sure you guys, people who track cryptocurrencies, so this is what had happened in crypto as well. Bitcoin, which is one of the stable coins, again, Ethereum, everything saw a good breakdown. And if there is anything more dramatic than the Indian TV serials, I believe it is the Indian stock market. It has to react to anything and everything, whether it is related to it or not. But then again, that is how the markets are. So my clear suggestion would be to wait it out for Monday. The markets are definitely opening with a gap down. How big, how small is something that we need to check and see on Monday itself. And then post the gap down or post the opening, how does the market react and how does the market fare throughout Monday session is what will lead to further clarity on how we are going to take trade this particular market. But on a 4 hours market, so this is the only thing that I would want to mark on my charts. On a 4 hour market, this is the last beautiful swing. Okay, it's a box, sorry, that I see around here. So this is what I will be using. So this is the beauty of analyzing the markets on multiple time frames is even if there is no clarity on one time frame, there might be something that you see without any confusion on some time frame, right? So on the all the other time frames, of course, the structure has changed and everything, but there's no clear swings that you can see. That is something which is very clearly visible on a 4 hour time frame, and this is the point 0.5 to 0.618 level that we have marked. And yeah, I'll quickly just write 4 hour time frame fib support, right? So now on a lower time frame, these are the levels which ideally markets should hold. If not, again, we'll see how the price action is there. So today, as I said, the video is going to be very different. I am not giving you any trade plan. So I am personally not planning to trade on Monday. I'll just wait it out and see how the Indian markets are reacting to whatever has happened in the US overnight, uh, in the evening, last evening, and then based on the price action on Monday, we'll take a trade plan for Tuesday, right? So markets are not going anywhere. Do not have any FOMO. Markets might open with a big gap down, immediately recover, right? That is something which is a high probable trade because the news which is there is not something which is concerning India. But then, like I said, Indian markets are very dramatic and they will react to almost anything and everything. And that is something that we'll need to observe. So my plan of action is to chill and relax on Monday. I'll do some good Diwali shopping. Please go ahead and do that. The festival is just around the corner. So take a break. That is what exactly is the trade plan for Monday. And don't rush out. And this is one of the key reasons, like, see, I do not take too much of a leverage positions. I do not carry over anything. So this is the reason, again, like you can see somebody who would have carried calls, say, for example, for Monday. Even if the Indian markets will open slower, then maybe recover and then again continue the journey if it has to. But then for the time being, they will see a big loss on their screens, and then maybe they will uh, panic exit, right? So that is the reason I believe in not carrying forward any trades on any day. I strictly am trading on an intraday basis only, and that is what I always suggest to you guys as well. I know a lot of the Twitter space is completely buzzing with the sell-off that came on Friday in all major markets as well as cryptocurrencies, and that is something which uh, is some that is something again. There are a lot of traders who have posted screenshots about massive losses, right? So in crypto, people take in leveraged positions, which is bad in case if market sees something like this. So yeah, that's about it. All right, guys. So that's it for today's breakdown. I hope this video helps you plan your trades better and approach Monday session with more clarity and confidence, which is no trading at all. Remember, the goal is not to catch every move, but to stay consistent and disciplined. If you found value in this video, do hit the like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share it with your trading circle. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe for daily Nifty insights and trade setups. See you in the next one. And as I always say, in the market, patience is a currency. Spend it wisely. Cheers, and thanks for tuning in.